Oh.
They'll give you the word and just mark it. Just keep it
Just
open and
really firmly?
Yeah.
With authority? Okay.
Sure.
I wish I could have like a little like ding in my teeth or something.
This is my secret life.
This is my secret life. This is my secret life.
When I was 18 months old, I was involved in a farming accident. I sustained a spinal cord injury at that time. Being in a fairly rural area, when I was in elementary school and early junior high school, I, of course, saw sports happening all around me, but never even contemplated that it was something that I would do. In 8th grade, our high school track coach saw a exhibition wheelchair racing event, and he said, "Cheri, I just saw this thing called wheelchair racing. I think you should give it a try." And I said, "I'm not really an athlete. I'm gonna go back to band, go play my clarinet." And then he ended up, of course, talking to my parents, and then they would bring it up at home, and everyone was really, really on my case about it. I said, "Fine, I'll try it." I signed up to start practicing with this team in Des Moines, which was a 4-hour drive from our farm. To go to the practices on Saturday, myself and one of my parents would get up at 4 in the morning, we'd drive to Des Moines, we'd get there at like 8 or so, go to track practice. That would go till about noon and then drive back and get back at 5 p.m. So it was an entire day's commitment, multiple weekends in a row through track season for most of my high school years. And when I think back on that, I'm completely amazed. I have so much respect for what they did to enable this to happen for me. I competed in 3 Paralympic Games, Sydney, Athens, and Beijing. The peak of my career in the sport of wheelchair racing was really 2004 and 2005. So by the time Athens rolled around in September of 2004, I was the one to beat. And for that reason, I remember it being very stressful and very anxiety-provoking, but also extremely exciting. Knowing that I had the striking chance at bringing home a gold was incredible. I won gold in the 800 meters. It was extremely surreal, kind of a moment where everything stands still. You're on the podium, you receive your medal, you receive a bouquet. I remember that my parents, who had been like way up in the stands, had found their way down to the front and then talked, this is typical of them, they had talked several security guards into letting them onto the track. You know, like, that's my kid. And it was incredibly meaningful to me to have the people there who obviously made it happen in the first place. As the flag is raised and the national anthem plays, it's really your moment to reflect and to think about not just that performance, but everything that got you there.